Hey, good morning, YouTube. Today is Saturday. Don't even know what the date is. Sitting here getting ready to clean the SIG 226, which belongs to my buddy, which I shot last week. And it wasn't. I didn't put a lot of rounds through it, but it needs some cleaning. I want to shoot it some more. It's a fun pistol to shoot. So, what's going on? It's been, I don't know, a few days since I made a video. Weather's been horrible as far as just been rain, more rain, more rain. Temperature's been in the 40s or so, but I'm supposed to go hiking up Mount Champlain tomorrow. Weather's supposed to be better. It's not a high climb. Should be beautiful if the sun's out. If I remember correctly, that is the first spot where the sun hits in the continental United States. So it's down in Acadia Park, which is probably an hour and a half from here. So I don't suspect it'll be more than, maybe 2 or 3 hours, if that. I'm still on the fence about climbing Mount Katahdin, which is about 125 miles north of here. That would be a 7 to 10 hour climb. I've been reading up on it and studying some of the routes and some of the details. Be a killer climb, especially my cardio's not up to par because I haven't done a lot of hiking and climbing in years. There was a time where I could climb Mount Washington, Tuckerman's Ravine, and climb it one day, come down and party all night. Wouldn't even be fazed by it, but I'm not the same guy. So it's something I need to think about and do pretty soon, within the next 2 or 3 weeks, because the weather's getting worse. And unfortunately, that area is kind of like Mount Washington when you get up. It's about a 5,500 foot climb, but it's covered in boulders. It's very exposed, and being exposed to the weather, winds, rain, whatever you might face up there, it could be miserable, and not to be taken lightly. So what else is going on? Not too much. I've been busy, going out a little bit here and there. You're really isolated here at some level. I mean, you're not off the grid by any stretch of the imagination, but there is a level of isolation, and you kind of have to prepare for that to some extent, because it's pretty much what's the word I'm looking for? It's far enough out that you really are limited to what you can do if you're not willing to travel or go out. In this area, there's just nothing going on here. It's kind of dead. And if you want to do something, you have to go into Old Town and Bangor, places like that, which there's plenty going on there, without a doubt. What else? Food's okay, depending on what you like. They have a little bit of everything. I haven't explored enough of Bangor, but I'm finding out more. Moe's Barbecue is a place I want to definitely check out and find, and see how good their barbecue is. The last really great barbecue I had was Clay's Barbecue. He's got a smoker in his backyard. It was absolutely phenomenal. And I haven't seen a lot of barbecue places just driving around. It's just not, excuse me, if you see me moving around, I'm looking for a replacement screw for this pistol grip. So, like I said, there's lots of restaurants, lots of nightlife in Bangor. Old Town has the University of Maine, and it's pretty hopping in that area. But you look around and you're seeing college kids, and man, they just look so young. I'll sit in a bar and have some come in, and you're like, holy smokes, man, they make you feel old. because you are old, right, Keith? But with that being said, man, I may have to like order this teeny screw right here. You know. So what else? So it is enjoyable in the sense it's very quiet. There's just not a lot of distractions here, so you can really, if you just want to kind of get away from it all and just kind of, you know, maybe focus on things you've been thinking about, it's a good place to come and do it. As far as women, I've met a few. They're all very nice. They're more outdoorsy. The men are very friendly for the most part. They engage in conversation. It's just kind of this laid back, open kind of feeling, you know, as far as the people go. Where's my other clean kit? So, I miss, you know, some of my friends from Rhode Island and some of the life that I had going on there. But on the other hand, you know, everything changes and adapt or die. So there was a lot of things going on back in Rhode Island as far as changes, people coming, going, you know, not around as much as they used to be. Things changed a lot in the last 2 or 3 years, and not necessarily for the better, you know, back home, but it is what it is. The people got to make decisions, and they got to do what's right for them. This is kind of a weird age because my situation is a lot different than a lot of the people that I know, and they're focused on surviving, taking care of their families, making career changes, and if I was in that situation, I'd probably have to do the same thing too, but I'm not. So, for a number of reasons. What else? That's it. I'm talking to, you know, a few people consistently. Talking to Brian Barron a lot, and I, you know, love talking to Brian. Haven't talked much to G-Man because he's been, you know, doing his new thing, and he's pretty busy and adjusting to the things he's got to get used to, I guess. But he seems happy. I'm told he's happy, which I wouldn't expect anything less from that man. So he's doing what he needs to do, and I'm hoping nothing but the best for him. He deserves it. So miss my kids. You know, I mean, I talked to Vanessa, and I don't really talk to Sierra, but I mean, still doesn't mean, you know, you don't miss your children. Just sometimes, you know, I don't think the speed ramp is polished on this. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm going to clean it up and see. I don't know when last time this had that's a feed ramp right there, but maybe it is polished. I don't know. Might have to get my